The men's basketball team lost a heartbreaker against Oregon on Saturday, but have to keep pushing till the end of the season because their next opponent is no cupcake. Josh is here to help break down some film as the Trojans get ready to take on UCLA. Thank you so much, Josh.
Hey, I've got the blue pen. Let's break it down, Alexa.
So excited. Let's roll into the first play.
Here we go. So we have the Oregon Ducks now. It's Brooks right along to Chris Boucher, a great shot blocker himself, and he's denied by the 6'10" Benny Boatwright. Little underhand flip pass from Shaquan Aaron along to Boatwright, who draws the contact. He went on to make both free throws. Let's break this down now. Remarkable play here by Benny Boatwright. We're going to have him as the X. We're going to have all the Ducks as the O's, of course. We're going to have him meet his counterpart right up there at the glass. He's got a lot of ground to cover before he gets to Chris Boucher. Benny had 3 blocks in the game. This is one of them. Hustle play, my favorite play of the game. Absolutely spectacular. The other way now, after the block, Shaquan Aaron. Look at the ground he has to cover. Not even as much as Benny Boatwright. Boatwright now, with all that ground to cover, it's no problem for the 6'10" sophomore because he can hustle just like the modern stretch fours in college basketball that we see, the Lowry Markkanens, you name it. He does it. Now, across midcourt. What do you see? The hands are up, Alexa, demanding the ball. He wants it. What does this mean now? Shaquan Aaron sees him. He feeds him. And now look at this space. It's one dribble right here and then straight to the glass. Look out. Benny Boatwright about to draw the contact. We're going to watch it one more time. A remarkable play, though.
Great hustle play.
It's phenomenal. Alexa, I must have watched this 100 times after this game on Saturday night. Shaquan, such a nifty feed to Benny. And it's just a phenomenal play all the way around. I can't get enough of that one.
Yeah, it's a great hustle play. But now on to one that's a little more complicated. Let's see this one.
Yeah, this one is another phenomenal play, and we see 2 high screens here set by the bigs. Chimezie Metu now also in on the action. Metu, an underrated passer, finds it there to Shaquan Aaron, and great three-point shooter in the corner who knocks down the triple. A great feed from Chimezie Metu. How did it all happen? Well, we look at that here. Once again, X's in white, O's there, Dylan Ennis and Chris Boucher. So, J-Mac here is going to go to the left. He has the option on the screen. Again, 2 high screens. That gives the point guard plenty of options. USC's zone offense breaks down this Oregon zone defense on this play. Benny Boatwright, you see the movement, was stagnant at first when he set that high screen. Now moving towards the cup while Chimezie Metu stays put. So Peyton Pritchard, Chris Boucher, it's a mess now for Oregon. They had a man. They were all good to go. Now all of a sudden with Chimezie staying put, Benny cutting towards the glass, what do? Well, next frame. And now we see Benny Boatwright is occupying all of this space. Chimezie Metu got the feed from McLaughlin up here. And who do you see? My guy, Shaquan Aaron, wide open in the corner. The 6'7" wing, the Louisville transfer, has an opportunity to knock it down, which he does. It's great passing from Chimezie Metu. It's great movement off the 2 high screens from SC.
Yeah, so right here you...
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. When he goes into the paint, Benny, he's drawing so much attention from Jordan Bell, which leaves Shaquan Aaron open in the corner. And that's really the difference in the play. A remarkable play all the way around, but it's the way Benny attacks the paint there. Doesn't even get it, but he's a great decoy. And notice, even when Shaquan gets it in the corner, he has an option to find that entry pass into Benny. Instead opts to take the 3. Plenty of options for SC, and again, great use of the offensive zone to break down the Ducks.
Yeah, and so they just get all confused in the middle, and they can't do their one-on-one and then leave someone open to make the play.
And we talk about this coming weekend. I mean, Thomas Welsh, TJ Leaf, great bigs on UCLA. Something to keep in mind before that game at Pauley.
Awesome. Let's see this next play.
Yeah, next play is another great one. Alexa, these are all incredible. This time, J-Mac, same look, 2 high screens, goes to the right. Chimezie Metu, and 1. Give me that.
So this one looks exactly the same as the last one.
Right, very similar look. Again, breaking down.
The one-on-one.
Exactly. So you got one-on-one, but you got the high screens here by Metu and Boatwright. Again, very similar look, but now J-Mac is going to come to this near side, the right side. Again, plenty of options for him. Now you may be thinking as you watch that play live, oh, sick Josh, I've seen a screen and roll to the basket before with an and 1. But this is so special because Benny Boatwright stays at the top of the key while it's Chimezie who rolls to the cup. Now problems. Because this is the 2. Dylan Ennis, who's now having to watch Shaquan. Now all of a sudden, Casey Benson and Peyton Pritchard are at 6s and 7s as the big man, Chimezie Metu, attacks. And that is the issue now with the Oregon zone as they really descend into a state of just unrest. It's wide open in this area. Chris Boucher, of course, was all over the place. And that means that Chimezie Metu, it can be a high pass from McLaughlin, it can be low, whatever it is, just get it to him. He's going to corral, and then he ends up drawing the contact. Great play all the way around.
So this one emphasizes their skill and their speed.
There you go.
Love it. Awesome. Let's see one more time.
One more time. J-Mac so fluid here coming off the 2 high screens, had the option to go either way to Chemezi, and the finish too. High degree of difficulty with the Redwood Chris Boucher in his way.
I love the flex. It's great.
Love the flex, Alexa.
Well, thank you so much, Josh. It's
Thank you.
clear that all these plays highlight the bigs, and they'll come in handy when the Trojans battle their crosstown rival.